Hey everybody, good Friday evening. This is May the what, 19th? 19th. I always forget the date when I'm getting ready to say it. We are back here in North Carolina and we just decided to do a little overnight getaway. We got some plans tomorrow. We're going back to one of our favorite places over in Bryson City. You've seen a couple of reviews on it. They're having a strawberry jam festival that we just thought we ought to take in. So we decided to come up to Maggie Valley for the night. So we've driven over to Waynesville here in the beautiful Great Smoky Mountains of Western North Carolina. And we are eating at one of our old favorites, and well, let me not put my hand in front of it. Oh, there it is, Haywood Smokehouse. This is, as y'all know, we've done a review or two here before. This is one of our favorite places to get barbecue, beef brisket. Actually, I'm going to get a side of ribs tonight too. I don't remember if I tried the ribs. I may have. But we're back here at one of our favorite places. And y'all remember our little experience in Texas. Eating beef brisket. Not that the brisket was bad, but you know, y'all watched that video and you know how that went. Here they have a menu, they have a price on it, and that's the way I like it. So we're back here at the Haywood Smokehouse in Waynesville. I do want to make you aware they have two other locations, one in Dillsboro and the other in Franklin, down just above the border with Georgia. But this is the one we've been to the most. So we are back here in Waynesville at the Haywood Smokehouse, and we're going to let y'all know how it goes tonight. We're expecting a good meal as always, so stay with us. Here are their hours, so you'll be aware of that. They're only open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they are closed Sunday through Tuesday. I want to go ahead and go over this menu again. I got her holding it up to keep the glare off of it. Yeah, we had to get our Texas-style brisket fix after getting back from Texas. Y'all know about our experience at the place we ate at out there. So we're back here at one of our favorites. All right, turn it over. I think these are the bulk prices here. And they do have a wide variety of barbecue sauce flavors here. We usually try several of them. Strawberry, the Georgia Fire, that's pretty stout. They had an apple one I'm not seeing. It was really, really good. I am going to ask. There's the address and phone number of the three locations. Actually, there's one in Franklin now too. That's not on the menu, but there are three locations. We've eaten at the two listed there. So we are dining outside tonight. This is the outside seating area. This is the back end of the building as you go into the gravel parking lot area. Why are we outside tonight?
Because it's nice and cool.
It is a perfect weather evening. Temperature in the 60s.
Yeah.
Not hot. Not cold.
And it's probably the last seat in the house.
Yeah. All right, now here is the parking lot. It's just a gravel lot. Now I do want to make you aware that there's a lot of shade parking back here under trees, which can come in handy if it's warm. But tonight, again, very pleasantly cool. But this is the outside seating area. There's a little bit of the inside. If you prefer to eat inside instead of out. But like I said, this is a perfect evening to be outside. So.
Lid's bag. Lid's bag check.
All right, our food is out, and I have the macaroni and cheese and burnt end baked beans as a side with Texas toast. There's my burnt ends, and I ordered the ribs this time. So what did you get? Some kind of patty?
I got a Texas patty melt. So it's got
Texas patty melt,
brisket, grilled peppers and onions, brisket, I don't know if I said that, and then provolone cheese.
Okay.
It looks delicious. Smells really good.
And you got macaroni and cheese as well.
Cheese, yep. So I finished eating, and Derek's still working on his. How is it?
Very good. The reason I'm still working on it is some of the burnt ends, and this is anywhere you get burnt ends. You're going to get some literally that are burnt ends and they're crispy and kind of dry and chewy and hard to swallow. Then you get some that are very tender, and that's the case here. So, I'm on my last one now, but I had a couple really tough ones up there on the outside. Still very flavorful.
Yeah, it looks like you got 2 ribs left.
2 ribs.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and the hiccups. I got about every, excuse me. Yeah, don't give me hiccups. All right, ready.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got about every mixture of sauce. This is like a mixture of the strawberry chipotle, the Georgia Fire, which is a peach sauce with a little bit of kick, and just the regular regular barbecue sauce, North Carolina style. So I got kind of a mixture. That seems to be the right flavor combination.
Yeah, we had 2 on the table here, and he brought, of course, the strawberry.
That's a good and tender one there.
Was it? So he says, I wonder what flavor this one is. I said,
Ketchup.
That's ketchup.
I didn't put it on my meat though. All right, well, we finally finished our supper. It's almost 9 o'clock, so this is a late supper for us here at the Haywood Smokehouse, Waynesville, North Carolina. And this is what, our 5th, 6th time here maybe?
At least, yeah.
So go ahead and give the rundown, tell what you got, what you thought.
I got the Texas patty melt.
You never got that before, had you?
I have not. So it's actually on Texas toast, the thick toast. It's brisket slices with provolone cheese, sauteed onions and peppers, and it actually had mushrooms. I had forgotten that when I mentioned it earlier. Doesn't have any type of sauce because, of course, you get to choose your own.
Did you say mushrooms?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Not many, but a few. So they put a bunch of meat on there. So I basically took my second layer of meat off and just ate that by itself. It was really good. I put the strawberry chipotle barbecue sauce on it the first time, and it was good, but then I added some of the Georgia Fire, and that was just like really brought the flavor out. So that was really good. And they always have good, creamy, delicious macaroni and cheese. So that was good. So I had a very good meal. Our server, he was very attentive.
We've had him before, actually. That's the second time we've had him as a server.
He does a real good job. So perfect weather to sit outside. Good food. It was great.
Would you come again?
Yes, and
you are coming again because I'm coming again. Would you get that again, or would you go back to something else?
I mean, I like to try different things. I mean, I would get it again. It was that good, but I don't know that I'll get it the next time I come. Right. Just based on what I feel like. Well,
all right. So, yeah, I want to mention a couple of things too before I get into the food. One thing to be aware of here, I personally prefer the outside dining. I think we've eaten outside every time, but maybe once. We did eat once inside. We came for lunch and it wasn't crowded, but a lot of times we got a dog clawing right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up.
A lot of times it's so busy here, you can have a good long wait on a Friday night or Saturday night. We did not have a bad wait tonight, but he was saying like next weekend it'll probably be like 2 hour wait.
Next weekend's Memorial Weekend. He says that's the kickoff. He says you can have a 2 hour wait, which we know.
But it was still packed inside. I'm glad we didn't sit inside tonight. It was just a perfect temperature. You couldn't ask for a nicer evening. Temperatures in the 60s. That mountain air, just I don't know. I like being outside whenever I'm up here in the warmer weather. But one thing to be aware of is when you go in, they have 2 bathrooms. Now, nothing wrong with that. You would think male and female, but that's not how it is. Both bathrooms are both male and female bathrooms. I don't know why they do it that way, especially when you've got 2. So just be aware of that before you enter. Make sure nobody's in there. I had a very embarrassing experience at another restaurant here in Maggie Valley back last fall. They only had 1 bathroom and it was designated male and female, and the dear lady who was in there ahead of me did not shut the door all the way nor lock it, and that turned out to not be anyway, I don't want to get into that, but just be aware of that if you come. The bathrooms, even though there are 2 of them, I don't know why you wouldn't make 1 male, 1 female, but they don't. So other than that, I got the rib combo and the burnt ends. The burnt ends are not on the menu. You have to ask if they've got them available. So I did that. It's what I usually get. And he came back and said, we have enough for 1 platter. So my burnt end portion was not that big tonight, so I'm glad I didn't just order that by itself. Or maybe they cut it back because I got the combo. I don't know. But he first said we have enough for 1 platter. Maybe if I had gotten it by themselves, it would have been more. But there was like 5, 6, 7 of them maybe. I'd have to watch the video.
They were pretty good sized chunks.
They were good sized chunks. Like she said, the macaroni and cheese is just very creamy here. It's not a smoked macaroni and cheese. It's just good and like a creamy, smooth, cheesy. I don't know if I'm using the right word.
And if you add a little barbecue sauce, it's even better.
I didn't do that. I put salt and pepper on it. But I love the macaroni and cheese here. I also got the baked beans, which are really good. They have pieces of the burnt ends in them as well. So that's pretty much the sides I always get when I come here. I don't know if I've ever gotten another. I'd have to go back and watch the other reviews. Of course, we haven't reviewed it every time we've been either. But sides were good. I guess if there's one thing I wish they would do a little differently is that I wish they would give you garlic bread instead of just the plain Texas toast. The Texas toast is good. It's buttered, but just, like Sonny's barbecue, that's like garlic bread heaven at Sonny's, and they give you garlic bread. And I just love that with barbecue. I wish they would offer that at least as an option here, but it is just Texas toast buttered. It's good. The ribs tonight were phenomenal, really good. They weren't what you call fall off the bone. I mean, you could pick them up and they weren't literally falling off, but they were still very tender and they came off very easily. So those were really good. I tried at least 3 sauces tonight. The Georgia Fire, it's a peach flavored sauce with just a little kick. It's not fire like the name would imply. It doesn't light you up, but it does. It's
got a kick.
You'll want to drink, but it's not.
You think it has vinegar in it? Because it's kind of running. It kind of
it probably does, but it has enough flavor to overcome.
And I normally don't like vinegar ones, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it is good. And then the strawberry chipotle is really good.
Yes, it is.
And then of course the regular. I actually kind of mixed them all together there at the end, so I had a little bit of combination going on. But yeah, the burnt ends were good. And with any place you get burnt ends, I don't care where it is, you're going to get some that are hard and crunchy and kind of dry and hard to swallow. That's what took me so long to eat tonight. And then you're going to get some that are very tender, but I had some of both, but they're very flavorful. I love the burnt ends here. I like coming here.
Well, I do too.
Another good experience. Never had a bad one here. Never have. So that's our review of the Haywood Smokehouse. This is our, I think, 3rd review here. It's been probably 2 years since we've done one.
It's been a while since we've done it.
We came up here in the wintertime, had a day drive up here, and they actually didn't open up because of snow. So that's how we ended up over at Butts on the Creek. We did do a review of that. But we actually came here that day and they were shut down because of the weather. Yeah. So anyway, I'd give it a thumbs up. Definitely will be back. Haywood Smokehouse, Waynesville, North Carolina. So thank you for watching and have a blessed day.